Yes, I did. Somewhere in here is the village name. You guys have solved a conundrum for the town. Um, the general store owner and the mine manager are at each other's throats over some bullshit or other. Once he's upcharging the medicine that the mine manager needs, you've reported it to the town mayor, and he's going to take care of it as soon as the Lord's men get there, to who are on their way to deal with the supposed monsters in the mine. You guys have another night that you're going to spend in the village. You're staying with an old woman by the name of Aggie. She basically has rented out a couple of her spare rooms to you for a very good price of a silver per night. She comes with home cooking and all the fun amenities of staying in a house for a change.
Yeah, which is worth its weight in gold.
And she's been making some awesome dinners for us.
Yes.
Not even good berry flavored.
Oh. Sorry, I had to check my Discord ping. It's very important. Not really, but it could have been. Um, the night is much like the other night that you spent. Aggie cooks supper, reminisces about her husband, uh, and tells you guys like different stories about his various hunts and beasts he's slayed and things like that. After spending the night with Aggie, you wake up to a nice hot breakfast, and she's nowhere to be seen. You assume she's probably out running errands in the village. As you come out of her home, you see there's kind of a commotion going on in front of the general store. Um, there are two rather well armed guards standing in front of the general store, and the mayor is accosting the Black Dragonborn who runs the place. You can see him pointing fingers, and his voice carries a little bit. What do you mean you've been upcharging his medicine? Why the hell do you think that was a good idea? You do realize that is a law. There's a law against such a thing. And the Dragonborn is just sort of staring down the mayor with his arms crossed over his chest. And the two guards are eyeballing him with, that wary, is he going to start trouble? Do we need to react? Look.
Right.
You don't recognize the guard's livery. It's not the same as the guards that you saw in the last village, so you can assume that these are different guards from a different noble.
Oh, neat. Well, looking over it, Mott's just gonna look at the other three, go, "That's very cute. I think it's high time we actually get out of here before we cause more problems."
Sure.
Caused. We fixed problems.
Yeah, we didn't cause the problem. I say we should have talked to the general store clerk, but we decided to tell the mayor. But I mean, it's over with. We can leave now, I guess.
Yep, and that's the plan. Then, before we do leave, we'll just write a quick message, a letter for Aggie, just thanking her and dumping a couple extra silver on the note for her.
Okay. You guys you guys do have to walk past the general store to get out of town.
Right.
As you begin to head up that way, heading for your horses, which are stabled at the little stable slash holding area behind the tavern. You get back there, and you see several like really nice horses with the same livery that those guards were wearing, and you see two guards standing there taking care of them. Um, one of them looks up at you and the brave adventurers who have risked the ire of the general store owner.
uh, Something like that. And
Uh,
unfortunately, we are going to be leaving before we cause too much of a fuss.
that's all right. You boys saved our saved our lord some trouble coming down here dealing with the mine issue himself. So
Fair enough. Yeah, we're just headed out, and hopefully we're far enough away from the storms where we don't end up this far in the booties. No offense.
none taken. You won't encounter any storms on this, at least none of the sandstorms anymore. You're heading into the plains now. You'll be all right. Worst you got to worry about out there is random wildfire too.
Look pointedly at Fame. All right. But yeah, we just need our horses, and then we're gonna be off.
Well, don't let us bother you. He just goes back to brushing his horse.
I suppose we're gonna mount up, and just in passing, going, "Hey, any tips to help calm a horse? Because I've been trying." And he's gonna pat the horse, but this horse does not like me. Lets me ride him, but does not let me calm him down for anything.
Guy, one of the other guard looks up at you and you just got to get to know them. Got to know their quirks. You got to let
Yeah,
them get to know you too.
yeah, fair enough. But then again, I guess can't be helped. We encountered a few things that look like myself and my friend over here, so might be a little shock association.
Hmm, maybe. Oh, actually, which direction are you boys headed, if I might ask?
um, I don't
That way,
actually
and
know.
way north.
Thought we we're
Uh,
heading south
yeah,
towards
You guys are
towards
headed.
the coast. We're
yeah,
going towards
the
the
You guys are
coast,
headed.
whichever direction's that city.
Oh, so you're headed southeast then.
yeah.
Yes.
All right. Be on your guard then, because we encountered a not very friendly herd of centaur out in the woods nearby, like the little scraggle woods out a couple miles from here.
All right.
We're not sure why they're out here, but they were not friendly, at least not towards us.
Any particular reason? Like you're encroaching in their territory, or
We're not sure. We were just coming up the road and we ran across a group of them and they acted very hostile. We couldn't understand them because none of us speak their language, but
what language do centaurs speak? Centaurian.
I I honestly couldn't tell you.
Hmm.
It was it was I would say lilting and flowy, except the sound of it coming out of a centaur whose chest is as wide as my horse was didn't sound the same as it should, I think.
Did it have a lot of burps and hiccups?
No, it like I said, it was flowing. It had a nice rhythmic tone to it, but I couldn't catch the cadence of it because it sounded like this. And he kind of like lowers his voice really deeply.
Ah, fair enough. Well, thank you for the warning. Hopefully we don't encounter them. But you know us adventurers.
I
We
always
find
get into
trouble.
trouble.
Yeah. So later, if you go back that way and you find at least one of us, be kind and help give us a ride, please.
We'll see what we can do. You boys have a good one and do take care. He goes back
You
to
too.
working down his horse. You can see him like he's got one of the horseshoes up and he's cleaning the horseshoe out.
Imagine it's like a Game of Thrones scene where I'm just walking with my horse, riding it, and it's just taking a shit.
What?
I mean, that. I don't
Horses
understand how
do
that has any bearing on anything, but okay.
it. Yeah.
That's the image that came
Well,
to my mind.
Why does
fair enough.
what's that have to do with Game of Thrones?
The
We
Game
was
of
just
that
having
was
fun.
the Lannister patriarch when he first introduced was riding on his horse and it was just taking a shit in the middle of the road.
Horses do that though.
Yeah.
That's what horses do, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
Like they don't they don't have the concept of bathrooms like we do. They just go wherever they need to go when they need
Yeah,
to go. My wife owned a horse for several years. Trust me, I know this one.
yeah.
Yeah. But in any case, with that, suppose we get to the edge of town and mount up. I take it.
All right.
And
So you guys begin your week and some change trek back towards the coast.
And I'll
Let's
say
get my time
when we're
tracker out.
when we're in private, I'll say, Flame, why'd you tell them where we were going? What if they figure out who we are?
I think you're too paranoid.
in
Maybe.
all honesty, the rumors that are about us are ones that we cause problems. At least with this bunch, they at least assume that we fix problems. So, different associations.
Well,
At least that's my current hope.
somebody trying to dodge guards rather than having a conversation with them is kind of what you'd think they would be looking for. So, and travelers go to big towns all the time.
Yeah.
So,
All right. All right. So you guys begin your trek. Uh, you ride for several days uh, with very little happening. Um, you see a couple of like herds of like small deer looking creatures in the distance.
Yeah.
You see, like large praying like birds of prey circling above you sometimes. And it's pretty calm. It's kind of nice not having like anything to worry about this time. You're good, bud. Um, after the third after the evening of the third day, the morning of the fourth, you guys wake up and begin to ride down the trail again. Uh, you ride for a couple of hours before you hear the sound of hooves from in front of you, and as you come up over a small crest, you see a large group of centaurs riding towards you. They see you. They basically stop in the center of the road, or what is considered the road, and they kind of like they're big, brawny-looking dudes. Each one of them probably stands 7 feet tall. They are armed with spears. Two of them have long bows, and they're staring at you, not hostilely but warily.
I'll say quietly. I'll say maybe they're jealous because we ride horses and they are horses.
I mean, that could be a possibility.
I don't know.
Let's
Let me do the talking. Let's go talk to
oh,
them.
by all means, let's see. You.
All right.
So I can't move the horse token, but I move up.
Yeah, I know. I'm moving it.
You guys, I'll look back. You guys coming? Back me up.
yeah.
Move to here.
Give me 1 second. I will move this. All right. Horse is up with you guys. Oops. As you approach, you hear one of them say something. You know, it is a very flowing language. Um, none of you understand what he says though. But he holds his hand up like he's telling you to stop.
I stop
Okay.
and I go, "Do you speak common?" And then in Dwarvish I say, "Do you speak Dwarvish?"
They kind of look at each other and look back at you, and the one who's in front shakes his head like no comprende.
I'm gonna pull out 5 gold and like show it to them and like nod, like 5 gold to pass.
Um, they kind of stare at it in confusion and look at you like, why are you pulling out shiny metal coins?
I'll pull out a ration and show it to them, nod, like, yeah, offering.
They're looking at you very confusedly, and you hear the one in the back say something, and the one in the front just shakes his head violently.
Do we recognize the language?
Uh, if if you want to know what language it is, I'm trying to think of what kind of check that would be for you guys.
Is it Druidic, Sylvan, or Draconic? Because I know all those
No,
languages.
none. It is none of those.
History check, maybe? Learn the language? Not
Yeah,
learn it,
yeah.
but
History.
know it.
A history check would probably be the right one.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling. You guys go for it.
Um.
Go right ahead, Flame.
Okay. History check. You said
Yes,
I have a -1. Let's go.
Dang, not bad.
that's not a bad roll. Um, as they kind of sit there and converse back and forth, you catch bits and pieces of the language that perk your ears. You recognize it as Elven.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
thought.
Elvish. Do either of you speak? Wait, I'm guessing you don't speak Elvish since
Yeah,
it's not.
no, that is not me. Uh,
Brian, do you speak Elvish?
Let me double check and make sure. Let me see what he's got. He does, in fact, speak Elvish.
Okay, well, I'll role play as Brian. What are the
Oh
centaurs
no,
saying?
no. Brian's not here. DM gets control of him.
Okay,
yeah.
go for it.
He kind of like perks up and looks around your shoulder. Yeah, man, I speak Elvish. I've known that language for years.
I say, well,
What?
go talk to him.
He kind of looks over at you. All right. He gets up, hops off the horse, and walks forward. He begins conversing with them in Elvish. They look at him like in surprise. They look at this short, diminutive halfling who speaks their language, and you see the leader walk forward and sort of kneel down on his front two legs. Um, they have a conversation. Brian comes back to you guys. So, like, they're trying to warn us about something on the path. Said there's some kind of big beastie or something on the way.
And he told them we're big beastie slayers.
Yeah, ask him if there's a word for slaying it.
He, he looks at you guys. All right, heads back over, says, speaks a little bit. You see the centaur kind of look up at you and look back at Brian, look back up at you, and then all six of them just burst out laughing.
I'm gonna flex.
Yeah,
Flame will give a thumbs up. Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of what I expected.
Brian comes back over and, well, you heard them, my dudes. They don't believe me.
Well, I mean, we could just go do it.
Uh,
Yeah, ask about the beastie. What is it? Like, where is it? What is it? We'll go kill it, and then we'll
or,
get our reward.
or is there another road that we could possibly take to not incur the thing's wrath? Just another
He walks
possibility.
over, begins conversing again. Between fits of laughter, the leader of centaurs tells him something, and he like shakes his head a little bit and then walks back. So they don't know what it is. They just know it's some kind of big bad creature, and it's killed several of their scouts. As for whether we can go around it, no. It's
Okay.
we have to go straight past where its lair is. If we don't want to add like another 3 or 4 days to the trip,
All right. Guess we're slaying the beastie, or at least hoping to.
I mean, maybe we can talk to it. Not fight it. He
What
kind of
kind of
like
beastie is it?
shrugs his shoulders. I don't know. They didn't. They don't know, man. They didn't tell me.
Well, how about we go by? If it attacks us, we fight back.
Yeah.
All right. He walks over and scrambles up back onto the horse. Anyway, they said we can pass as long as we don't go too far north into their territory.
Eh,
And put away my 5 golden ration pack and wave at them while I pass.
Yeah,
They
wave
walk
too.
they walk away off the road so that the four of you can pass. And as you do so, you hear one of them say something in Elvish, and again they just all begin chuckling as you walk by. Brian looks over at them and looks back at you guys. That was rude.
What do you say?
He said we're going to our deaths, man. Like,
Why would you laugh at that though?
I don't know, man. I don't know centaurs. Maybe they think it's funny,
Centaurs have a strange sense of humor.
right?
And back in Near, I actually read a story once of cannibalistic centaurs. So
Oh, really?
don't know.
You know what?
Yeah,
I kind of wish I was a centaur.
just because you'd be taller. Sorry, that came out quicker than I thought.
I'm tall enough, no, but a horse person? That would be cool, wouldn't it? I could race other horses.
Hmm.
But I do have one question,
Uh,
Grumble.
yeah.
Where would your rib cage? Where would your heart be located?
In the horse body, of course.
Oh,
Maybe they
so
have
there's
two
nothing in
hearts.
the
I don't
upper
know.
body.
Brian, why don't you ask them?
Brian has taken his pipe out and is puffing at it peacefully.
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe they have two hearts in the upper and the horse body.
Or hear me out on this one. They have just one really big one in the human part, and their lungs are in the horse part, so they can get a whole lot of oxygen. Or it's reversed. They just have really big lungs in the human part and the heart in the horse part.
Can't believe we're discussing centaur anatomy.
I don't know. I just think imagine going to a tavern and asking people to arm wrestle when you're a centaur. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
I mean, yeah, it would be very interesting story to tell. It'd be like one of those, two dwarfs and an elf walk into a bar type of thing.
Brian, ask them if they want to join our adventuring crew. I want a centaur friend.
He kind of Brian looks at you with a haze of smoke around his head. And he goes, "Nah, man, they don't want to join us. They're
Oh,
they're they're herd creatures, man. They're not gonna leave their herd for us."
That I
true.
suppose.
I was a herd creature once, so I'm an outlander dwarf. I was in a dwarf tribe on the plains.
Which is still the weirdest thing about this whole situation. You know that, right?
What?
Being just a plains dwarf, like that's like I know it's probably a little like city folk of me, but I was always told dwarves like caves, well not caves, mountains and hills.
I don't know. I think we had some kind of in our history, like we split off from a mountain dwarf and we just lived out in the plains and we just learned how to survive on the plains. That's the history of my tribe.
Neat. And here
Um,
I thought you guys just mined the mountain so much that you had nothing left to mine.
I don't know. I'm an outlander dwarf barbarian. What do you expect?
Well,
A
not
dwarf that
everyone,
lives in a mountain.
a little bit, yeah. But you
Okay.
know, not everyone's
as you guys
attached to their own history.
ride, you ride for several hours, eventually coming to a rest. Um, and in the distance, you can see something break the horizon a little bit. It looks like there's some kind of structure or something in the distance. You're not sure what it is, but it's big enough to be seen from quite a ways.
Like tip of a tower or something.
Something like that. Yeah, like you can't tell if it's a tower or like a castle kind of building, but it's huge.
Hmm. Okay.
Because you
And
when you do the thumb trick and try to measure it, it's probably still a good 5 or 6 mile off.
okay,
Is it in the
Cool.
direction we're headed?
Yes.
so probably our city, hopefully.
Maybe.
No, you're still several days out from the city.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it is the city though. GM who's interfering with our conversation. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe the city expanded while we were gone.
I've never been,
That'd be
so
one
maybe.
hell of an expansion, I'll tell you now.
It's a big city. Yeah.
Maybe it's a wizard
Anyway,
tower. He got exiled from the city and put it out in the middle of the plains.
maybe.
Anyway, how are you guys separating watch tonight?
Make
I
Brian watch the
think
whole time.
I think we're gonna light a big fire and just make a lot of noise dancing and stuff.
No.
Okay.
Well, Mott, we
Okay.
want to attract the beastie, right?
No?
Not when some of us are sleeping.
You don't want to party?
You don't even know if the beastie's into that kind of stuff.
That's true.
But
Plus, we
anyway,
don't even have any booze.
there you go. So you enjoy your boozeless nap, and I will take first watch at least.
I'll take last watch. Good night.
No, I want first watch. Rochambeau for it.
All right, just rock paper scissors.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Okay, rock, paper,
Yeah,
scissors,
I
shoot. What'd you get?
I
there's
will
no
do
way you can't. You can rock paper scissors
one, two,
over
I'm not gonna
scissors.
cheat. I already
what's
picked
cat.
mine.
Roll a
Well,
1d3.
Honestly,
One.
I'm gonna make you high roll for it. So roll
Just
a D3 and see who gets high roll.
rock is 1, paper is 2, scissors is
I'm
3.
just gonna go with high
That's what
roll.
I picked, anyways.
Aww.
nope.
Nope. Slash
Huh?
roll 1d3
Slash
R
R
1d.
space 1d3.
Yeah. Hello,
Just
Fenrir. Oh,
R 1d3.
yeah. Slash R1d3.
Huh.
Grumble gets
Okay.
it.
All right.
Right, I get first watch. First watch is the best.
Because scissors cuts paper.
Yeah,
Go Fenrir.
that's what I picked in real life too. I picked scissors.
Go Fenrir.
All right. Then you got first watch then. Try not to
Okay.
All
cause
right.
too much of a scene.
You know what? Why don't we just make
All right.
Brian take the whole watch?
I mean, I believe that was mentioned.
It was mentioned, but we don't give the Stonehead the entire night's watch.
No, not to mention that he's kind of your healer, and so if he kind of needs his spell slots every morning, and you don't get those if you don't sleep.
I mean,
So he does need to get at least 6 hours of sleep or equivalent
All right, what am I rolling for first watch?
perceptions. All right. As the sun slowly begins to set and behind you guys, right as he sets in the west. Yeah, I know my astronomy and geography, whatever the hell that word is. Um, as the sun sets behind you guys, it lengthens the shadows around you, um, and it's a quiet evening. There's kind of a gentle breeze going. There's not a whole hell of a lot moving or being like trying to. There's not a whole hell of a lot moving out here except the grass. Um, as you guys kind of settle down for the night, light a small fire, eat your rations or your good berries or whichever you prefer. Um, it's quite peaceful, and remember your watch passes with really nothing exciting happening. It's actually kind of disappointing.
Okay. I'm going to go over to Mott and say, "Wake up!" If you
Really?
wake up,
That's how you do that?
it's your watch, man.
I know.
Well,
Da-da-da.
put you guys on the camp
All
map.
right, and then I'm going to go to sleep for the full 6 hours. See, first watch is the best.
Gonna do mine.
All right. As you are sitting there around the fire, keeping it sort of stoked so you can have light to see, you hear something like out in the distance howl, and then you hear that howl suddenly come to an abrupt stop.
Oh.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Just a oh.
Yeah, it's basically one of those perfectly cut screams.
That's concerning. Do I know which direction it came from?
It is coming from the west, so from behind you guys, back the way you came.
Okay.
Whatever it was in the distance. It was quite a ways out. So why do I have fires?
All good?
Oh, I've got something on this map that I'm not sure why I have on this map in the GM layer. I wonder if I
Yeah.
just pulled it off the thing for the sake of having it, and I just forgot about it. Anyway, your watch passes outside of the short-lived howl of whatever beast he was that got. There's not much that happens.
All right. Then I guess it's Flame's turn.
You mean Brian's?
So I guess so.
Flame said he was going to take last watch.
He did say that he was taking last watch.
All right.
Brian skills perception. That's normal roll. Um,
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Um,
Stoned the whole watch.
he's been smoking his pipe the whole watch. Um, Flame, the only reason you wake is because he trips over you on the way to his bedroll.
It's kind of a rough wake up call there, Brian. Feeling okay there, bud?
Yeah, I'm sorry. He like collapses into his bedroll and you hear him snoring within seconds.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
All right. Wow.
You did.
30-20. So as you sit there and stoke the fire a little bit, get some light to see by, uh, you sit there for several hours in the early morning cold as the sun slowly begins to rise. And you can see as the sun lights the horizon that jutting tower structure, once again breaking the horizon. Um, you get a sort of an ominous feeling from it as you see it in the early morning light. It's whatever that place is. It's not going to be a pleasant time. You don't have a bad feeling.
Mm. No bueno locational.
As the sun rises, everyone else gets up and begins their morning morning prayers and rituals. I'm not going to play with Brian's spells because I don't know what he's got prepared and what he doesn't. So I'm just going to leave his spells as is for right now.
Probably a good idea.
Well, I don't know. Like he's, I don't play with people's spells if I don't have to. If I don't have to. So
Alright.
especially when they're not here. It's one of the reasons I don't like losing a spellcaster to for game is because
Yeah.
that's a whole nother argument of stuff I have to manage. All right, so you guys wake up, get your morning uh, routines in, and head back on the road. As you guys continue down the road, that tower structure keeps getting larger and larger. Eventually, about 3 hours later, you guys come across what looks to be an old, dilapidated tower.
Is it the one we were seeing?
Yes, that should be the correct map. You guys have
No, no.
gotten
I mean,
close.
sorry. I mean, it was the one that we were seeing in the horizon. Like
Yes, it
we just got
is.
closer and closer, and then
You
okay.
just got closer and
Yeah.
closer and eventually came across it because it is basically set up so that it's right in the middle of the path. Like the path cuts through the tower. It
Oh, like
arcs
a,
over the either side, and you have to go through the tower in order to continue down the trail.
okay, so it's like one of those like watchtower thingies, like just all along the
Something like
trail.
that. Only this thing looks like it's seen a small war zone. There's holes punched in the walls. The top of the tower is leaning very precariously, like another good storm will knock it free. And there are corpses littered around it. You see several humanoid corpses. You see a couple of centaur corpses. You see gnolls. You see one like large, uh, like bovine-looking creature. You're not sure if it's a minotaur or just a really big bull. But whatever creature calls this lair home, it's tough.
Is it? So looking at the bodies, they look not on. I guess.
No,
Is that?
they look like they've been smashed.
Oh, not consumed in any way.
No, not a one of them has a bite mark out of it, except for the gnolls, which apparently they cannibalized their fallen comrades before running away.
Hmm. I mean, waste not, want not, right? Um.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
So is this like big number, or is this just kind of like spatterings?
What do
Don't
you
mind
mean?
the squeaks.
What do you mean, Kiba?
Don't, is it just like a small like platoon worth of people, or is it a like just like kind of random
They're
assemblies?
they're just sort of scattered here and there. You see two or three here, two or three there, and it's just like they're kind of spread out over a large like swath of land around the tower.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
As you guys approach the tower, go ahead and make perception checks for me. Don't
Perception.
move from that point, Grumble. All right.
I see all the things.
And
Think.
not a one of you under 20. All right.
Wait, no. I want to see what the pothead gets.
All right. We'll perception for
Only because I think it would be really funny if you got another than that one.
I mean, Baggett's curse sticks with him whether he's here
Nope.
or not.
Oh.
No, I guess not.
So as you guys approach, you see in the shadow of the archway something massive is standing there. Grumble, as you get closer, you have dark vision. You can see into that shadow. Um, it's a massive, like statuesque thing, and it's just sort of standing there in front of you.
Is it a creature or a statue?
You're not sure. It looks like a statue, but at the same time, the texturing on its arms looks wrong for a statue.
I'm gonna pick up
It's
a
not
pebble and
smooth.
throw the pebble at it.
All right. Let me see if the thing notices the pebble.
Is it like where is it exactly? Is it like
Okay, so this tower has a tunnel that cuts through it.
okay?
It is standing dead center in that tunnel.
Okay.
Um, we're gonna, yeah, we got that right. All right. The pebble kind of, you hear it clatter off of it, and the thing doesn't move. It just sort of stays standing there.
Probably just statue and continue to walk forward.
Okay.
All right. As you get to right there, Grumble, two things happen pretty much at the same time. You step over the threshold of the tower tunnel, and you feel something catch your foot. And you look down, and there's a skull right there where your foot has just kicked into its jaw. The bones go tumbling away, clattering quite loudly in the tunnel. And the thing turns and looks at you.
I'll be like, "Hello, are you hostile or do you want to arm wrestle?"
Holy shit!
As it turns and looks at you, you see a sort of clump of, it's like a clump of malformed clay sitting there. It's got massive fists, massive arms, massive body, and it looks at you and roars something in some language that you're not familiar with, and then charges at you.
I rage and fight him.
Get off my swamp! I'm sorry, I don't speak Irish.
All right.
Did I get the rage off, or do I have to do it in initiative?
You have to do it, and then we have to go in initiative because it's
Okay.
attacking you as soon as you are visible to it.
Okay.
Where is this initiative? There it is. Public. Link. Public. Flames ready.
Ah, well, Flame was going. Grumble. That might be. Oh, never mind. Okay.
All right, so we'll put that in descending order.
And
So Flame,
Brian.
you are first. Oh, yes,
Brian.
Brian. Let's get Brian on there. Let's go for
Brain.
that.
Get Brain on there.
Brian casts power word kill on the statue.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work because he does not know power word kill. 10. All right, so okay, Flame, you are first. As you hear echoing from out of this tunnel, this massive like guttural sound.
So here's a question: is like the top of this tower exposed to the sky, or is it no? Basically, I'm trying to know if I can use call lightning on it.
You're not sure if you can or not. Like I said, the top of the tower is sort of leaning to one side,
Mhm.
and you're not sure if there's still structural floors between you and the sky.
I really wanted to use a new spell, not just moonbeam. Um, hmm, I mean, I guess I should have kept erupted
Um,
Earth. That's a little higher. So I
Yeah, but
guess I will.
call lightning? Are you flame or lightning?
I
no
want to
one,
use
no one says
lightning.
that no one says that they're mutually flame.
Yeah.
And what is lightning if not just really, really, really hot fire?
Lots of electrons going to the ground. Anyways, so I'm gonna cast Moonbeam at level 3.
All
I don't
right.
know how to upcast this properly, so I'm gonna cast it, and it's at level 3, which means I do an extra 1d10 or 12. No, 10. No, yeah, 10.
I think shaggit changes the damage numbers every time you upcast. But anyways,
Oh, that's what you do. Okay.
like
No.
manually change it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, so
Con save.
and I need to draw a circle that's
Oh, he beats your con save. So
half
half as much.
damage. So
so
9 damage.
yeah.
Or is it 10 damage? We made a note of this. Do we round up or down?
Who's got the note?
We round down. Okay.
Yep, we round
I
down.
pinned it. So it's 9 damage. Yes.
Sometimes it's nice to make my players think like that. Okay.
Whoops.
Uh, I'm looking at the. Oh, yeah. No, I rolled that correctly. Just making sure. So okay.
Gonna put it
So
there, really?
Um,
Why not? It
about
still
right there.
attacks
Does
him.
that? Do you feel that? Do you feel better about that?
Yeah, I feel better about that.
Silly,
all right.
silly.
So Grumble, you do get your rage. Flame, are you moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit closer, and I'm gonna tell as a bonus action, tell Spark, shoot it. And he has his shooty attack.
Okay.
Where was that again? This thing, 60-foot range, so he'll kind of, I guess, stand a little bit off to that side. Where is it? Here it is. Attack.
20
Ooh,
versus AC.
27
Okay.
fire. Shoot it to death. Pew, pew, pew.
There is actually a lot more to do in Boise than you ever give them credit for.
Okay. All right, Grumble, you are next. You do get your rage.
Rage. Thing that. Page 2, wild search. Thing that. Roll 1d8. 5. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your range ends, the creature takes 1d6 force damage. Max damage after its retribution. Okay, I'm raging. I'll run up to him. I will reckless attack. Great weapon master, so I have advantage on
Mhm.
this. Attack advantage. 10 missing. I get two
Yes,
attacks.
yeah,
Second
you
attack.
get your second attack.
Advantage. 18?
All right, you hit it, and your axe goes
27 damage.
ding right off the side.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm raging now. I'm in it to win it. Okay, that's my turn. It has advantage on attacking me, and I am raging.
Okay, dice, advanced roller, 2d20 plus. What is it? All right, so this is the first advantage roll. So 18.
No, it would be 8. Yeah. Oh, you're right. 18. Okay. That hits, I believe. So
All
half
right,
damage,
so
and it takes a d6. Here's your d6 of force damage.
Alrighty.
all right. So you take two, you take 21 halved, so
10.
10. And then it does it again.
Go for it. That
So
hits.
that will hit.
That's your
And
d6. You take 6
mhm,
damage, and I
you
take
take another 10.
10. Okay.
As it comes down, you swing your axe, it bounces off its side, and this thing just kind of boom, boom, smashes you with both fists.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you need to make two DC 15 con saves, please. They'll pass.
Fail.
All right. So the first blow hits you, basically cracks you across the face. You lose 10 HP off your maximum,
Okay.
straight up.
Ooh.
The second one, you manage to brace for the attack and you don't lose the HP. Oh, now here's a question I have. I don't remember if this is stated in the player's handbook. Does your rage, is that against non-magical attacks or is that just straight up
It's
uh,
everything.
resistant?
It doesn't matter if it's magical or not. I believe. Let me check
Oh, which
because
type
it's
of rage?
2014.
It just says, yeah, you just says resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. So yeah, magical
Well,
or not, it doesn't matter.
because
Or
that's
does
with
it?
the player's handbook. But with Jane's, which one?
Huh?
Which type of barbarian are you?
A Tasha's wild magic. It doesn't. It's from the 2014 Player's Handbook. It's the rage feature, not the Tasha's.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Oh.
should be everything.
the yeah, it's just everything. Okay. I have to double check because there is a note on this creature's stat block that says its weapons attack the weapon attacks are magical.
Mm.
So all right. Um yeah, Ma, it is your turn. As the golem does not move from that spot. Mostly because it has something to smash in front of it.
All right. Then let me see. Oh dang, I can get like right close up to it, can I?
You could.
All right, first I need to just double check. Flame, you hit it with fire?
Fire and radiant.
Nice. Then I'm gonna see if we can maybe crack this thing with temperature difference. And gonna gonna spit a giant glob of coldness at it.
I'm
Okay.
trying to turn it into a giant piece of pottery.
Something like that. Wow, that was pitiful damage. Why?
Oh, we're level 5, right? It should be 2d8.
Then I need to adjust my spells in the future. But
Just
I will.
roll an additional d8 right
Yep.
at the moment. So,
Hey.
all
6
right.
damage.
All right. Are you going to move, or are you just going
Yes.
to? Okay.
And I was gonna do this. Actually, it's big enough. Just being beside it isn't being flanked, right?
Yes. In this case, that thing is huge.
Yeah. So I could not. I can't get sneak attack if I were to just try and stab it.
Well, you use an action for your cantrip.
Yeah. But I. Okay. Can't I do a bonus attack with
No,
weapon without?
you've already taken an action with the ray of frost.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Then yeah, I suppose we'll just kind of stay back and see if we might be able to get the magical chipping.
All right.
At least get a little bit closer to it, though.
Aren't there any? Are there no purple popsicles up there, sweetie?
That is my turn.
Purple popsicles are the best popsicles.
My wife won't eat them. She doesn't like grape, or more precisely, grape doesn't like her.
But I mean, grape flavor because they aren't actually
Yes.
grapes.
Well, the
Okay.
flavor. She doesn't like the flavor either. So here,
Oh,
bud. There's popsicles up there, sweetie. They're just the ones you don't like.
purple. The purple dye.
Purple drank.
All right.
Y'all got that purple
Uh,
stuff?
Ryan.
Heal Grumble. Keep him
Guiding bolt,
alive.
probably?
I'm looking to see what he's got real quick. What does he have prepared? Wow, he's got a lot of spells that I just. Okay. Okay. I think that's probably what he would do in this case. Check his second level spells and see what he's got prepared. uh, I gotta like if this pops up in chat, then I'm sorry. Okay, it doesn't. That's an action. That's not prepared. See, this is why I don't like. All right, what's he got for third level, if anything? Okay. Where was it? Healing. There it is. All right. And then that's an action and a bonus action to do both of those. So I don't think he would. Would he burn 2 level 1 spells immediately?
Maybe.
You know what? Here. It's not what I want. I want. All right. I'm going to give you guys access to his sheet for the night. You guys go ahead and make your decisions based off that. I don't want to control him in combat because that's just going to cluster things up too far. You guys can, when it's not your turn, can make the decisions.
Yeah, I think he would just honestly. He said in chat he wanted to run up and heal or do healing, so I think that's what we'll use him for.
Yeah.
So
I just, the thing is he going to run in there or is he going to? All right.
and then he's gonna heal. Heal him for 5.
What level did you cast it
Hello.
at?
Just level 1.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
dang.
It's half an
And then
attack. It's worth it.
yeah. There you go. He ran in, he healed, he backed off. Done.
All right. Fine. Go ahead.
Gotta keep it simple. All right. So first things first, the moonbeam is gonna hit. Scroll back down. Too much scrolling. Too much scrolling. One of the things I don't like about this sheet is how much I have to scroll through it to find shit.
Yeah, I don't like that much myself.
Ditto.
Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, set it to 3d10. So, ooh, DC 16, radiant
Oof.
28.
Ouch. All right. Con. This is it. Okay.
So 28 radiant. And since he just stood there, I didn't have to use my action to move it. So I'm gonna just throw a little fireball thingy at him. 4 fire. Just gonna and say, "Sprite, shoot it." So, and that will be yeah. So radiant fire. That'll be the turn.
All right. Rumble, go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to use my action to dodge, and I'm going to say, "Hit me, you big ugly bug," and turn.
What does dodge do exactly?
Makes
You're
him
the
have
you're the first
disadvantage.
player. You're the first player to actually tell me you were dodging in like a year or more.
Yeah, it's
So you
it's
do
an
have to
action you
remind me
can
what it's
do
doing.
for free. It gives the enemies disadvantage to hit you, and
Okay.
it gives you advantage on deck saves.
All right. All right. So yeah. Um. Golem's gonna take you up on your offer. Uh, so that imposes disadvantage. So 2d 20 plus 8. Take the low roll.
11 plus 8, that
Ah.
hits.
All right. So 2d10 plus 5 for another 10.
Okay. I'm at 30
and
and a
then
con save.
a con save.
Pass.
All right, you don't lose HP. Second attack. Bloop.
That
10 will miss
misses.
you. And then, yeah, then it's bonus action. It's going to use, well, it's not a bonus action, it's just a thing it can do. Where is it? Where's my dice? I need to roll a dice next turn. Oh, there it is. Nice. And then it's going to make a bonus action and slam at you again.
Don't mind that.
18
18 that hits.
for 15 minus 7. So 7 total. And then a con save.
12.
You lose 7 HP.
Okay.
And then, is it smart enough to realize that you are slowly chipping it away? No, it's not. It is not smart enough to know that you are chipping away at it slowly. So it is going to stand. It is basically going to stand there smashing Grumble as best he can. Not.
Okay. He will do same, like, take a big breath and oh wow.
Miss.
Okay. That will miss. Yeah.
Darn it. That's gonna be a whole lot of nothing then.
That was your action. You still have cunning action. You can dash just against your hide as a bonus action.
There was no real point.
Okay.
I mean, it's just standing in the tunnel smashing you. It's not
Yeah.
doing anything else.
Until it comes out, might as well stay at where it's not coming out to hit me.
Typical rogue being a rogue.
Yeet.
All right. What is Brian doing?
Gonna run up. He's gonna cast Shield of Faith on Grumble to give him +2 AC.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's a bonus action, and then I can cast Cure Wounds.
No, you can't. But you can cast a cantrip on the golem. You can't cast
Yeah, you
two
can't cast
level spells.
2 first level spells in a row.
Boo, yes, boo, boo, yes. He really doesn't have anything.
Sacred Flame? Doesn't he have Sacred Flame? Let me check his sheet.
Word of Radiance, but he has to be within 5 feet. So, what's
You can
something he could do as a
uh,
class? Can channel your as an action. You can move up to your speed without the attacks. You can restore number of hit points equal to your. So I guess use because you're looking pretty hurt right now, right?
I'm like a half health.
Do this on you because it's an action that he can just do.
Yeah.
So, 2d6 plus Wisdom modifier, which is 4.
Or
2d6 plus 4. Or 2d6 plus 4. There you go. You get 10 extra health back. Then he'll step back.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Flame. Roll your
All right. So
moonbeam.
give me a sec to scroll. Scroll.
This is why I
Moonbeam.
like the other sheet better because you could
Yeah.
macro that shit right off the right there in the center actions tab.
Hmm.
Nope.
Yeah, I like the other sheet better too.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
So there's
Uh,
that. And then
All right. So C16 con save. He fails the con save, so takes. Okay.
same as last round.
That will hit. That will hit. So another. All right. Grumble. Unless you are moving, Flame. Are you moving? Flame?
No, oh sorry. Yeah, I thought you were asking Grumble if he was moving. No,
No,
I'm not moving.
I was asking you before I moved to Grumble.
No.
All right, Grumble,
Nope.
you're up.
I'll just dodge again and turn. Hit me, you pansy!
Your mother smelled of elderberries.
All right.
My dwarven grandmother hits harder than you.
Let me see here.
Especially if she's got a chancla in her hands, man.
Okay. Until the end of its next turn. Okay. Roll. Doesn't get it back. Okay.
Remember, you have +2 AC.
Yep.
Yes. So what's your AC now total?
17 and I'm dodging.
Okay. So take the lower.
18.
18
That hits.
for 5 plus a con save. Pass.
Nice.
1, 2,
Second
3, 4, 5.
swing. 18 or no,
11.
11. So that
Miss.
misses. And then the third one is a 19.
That hits.
And for 7 plus a con save.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Con save normal.
Barely passes. Passed that by 2 points, sir. You're cutting that close. All right. It continues to smash at you. Actually, there should be.
Oops. Oh, he doesn't have a prepared.
Oh shit! I forgot about this. How many times did it hit me
Yeah,
twice?
twice.
2d6
Oh.
force damage. 2.
Pew pew.
Okay, so yeah, that's all it does. It continues to smash you. You're managing to dodge some of its attacks, but it's hitting pretty solidly even when it does. All right,
We'll
Mott,
figure it
you're
out.
up.
It's hard to dodge a fist that's the size of you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like normal fist, sure. Fist the size of my torso, a little bit harder. All right. Come on, Prostrate, please work this time. Okay.
Hey.
Uh,
And it
that will hit.
yeah. Probably by the end of it, he's probably just going to be coughing up, going, "Oh God, that is so bad."
All right, check it.
I'll have him go up, cast Cure Wounds at level 3. I think that's right. Wait, what is
Yeah, that's correct.
okay, yeah. Sorry. Making sure. And so yeah,
Okay, I
there you
think the
go.
maximum comes into play now. Yeah,
No, you lose. You're back to max health probably, but you still do lose that maximum HP.
yeah, I'm down 17 from my max. From the the max reduce. So
Okay. As long as you've got that mapped, I don't.
yeah,
As long as you got that mapped, I don't mind.
yeah, that brings me to max, but it's my max is 38 instead of 55.
Brian is done. He
Okay.
moved in, he healed, he ran away.
Go ahead, Flame.
Okay. Oh, that's a shitty roll.
And he passes the save, so
What a jerk. Then this, and and then of course, keep shooting him, Spark. Keep shooting him. Spark's like, yes.
all right. So yes, you're starting to notice some cracks in this thing. Um, it's not looking hurt, but it's starting, like, you notice there are cracks starting to form in, like, its upper chest and shoulders. Go ahead, Grumble.
I'll dodge and turn.
Oh, wait. You got to give another insult. You can't just dodge. Come on. What's your dodge insult?
What's my dodge insult? Do you even have a brain, or is it the size of an acorn?
All right. Kind of a weak sauce insult, but I'll accept it. Flame's gonna lead over to Mott. I think the grandma insult was a lot better.
E.
All right, Golem. So this is how this is going to work out. I'm going to roll his attack. He's not slamming you. He's just rolling to hit.
Uh-oh.
19 will
Hits.
hit you. I need a athletics check from you, please.
Okay.
You do have advantage because it is a strength check.
Nat
Go ahead and
20.
make
Nat 20. Well,
820
not
is
bad.
not bad. And it beats it. So it lunges forward, slaps you, tries to close its fingers around you, but you manage to push yourself out of that, and before it closes its fist around you, and then it just swings its other arm at you.
Hey, 17. Oh, 17 hits.
Beats it.
So for
10.
10. What's the con save
No,
again?
that'd be 9.
15.
Right.
9.
9.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
9.
So you take 9, and it, as it basically punches you in the gut.
Roll 1d6.
Oh, 1d6. Right. One damage.
Yeah! It's like your third one in a row.
All right. And then it is going to begin pushing past you, as it is tired of being pelted. You can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Sure. I don't know what good it's gonna do, but yeah.
Go ahead and make your attack
Kneecap it.
as it
Kneecap it.
basically steps over the top of you and continues out. All right. Again, yeah, you hit it, but there's just that weird ting noise as your axe comes flying off of it.
Yeah, it's immune to non-magical.
Oh.
Yeah!
Mott, it is your turn. The golem is now out in the open with you.
Yeah. Seeing it's been cracking on its upper torso, uh, Mott's gonna aim directly at the cracks and go for acid.
It's a DC deck. It's a deck save.
Uh-huh.
He does not get advantage on this. Deck save. So 18, he does beat it.
Dang. So, half a 9. Rounded down. 4?
It's a 4. So you hawk back, spray acid at it. The acid coats its upper body, and the cracks start to seal.
That's not fair.
Are you done, or are you going to move?
Mott's done more healing than damage to this thing.
That would suck.
Oh, are you
That
done?
was
It's still not if he's moving or not.
yeah. That I'll keep it surrounded. That way, you know.
All right.
Actually, bonus action for dodge as well.
Cunning action. Can
Yeah.
you cunning action dodge?
No, you
I think you
cannot.
can. No?
No,
No,
you
that's right.
cannot.
It's
Cunning action dodge.
hide, disengage, and dash.
Otherwise, you
Oh,
just
okay.
do that every round.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Sorry. Then that was my bad.
No, that's fine. All right. Brian
So,
is now staring at this thing's ankle in fear.
so just real quick, where is the door? Like, is this a wall here? Like, what's
All
wall?
right.
What's door?
Give me a second. I will freehand a. That is the archway.
Okay. So, can I use the disengage action and like literally run by him into it? Like
You can
disengage and get him.
you could go into the tunnel. The tunnel bisects it like this.
Okay.
That big hole in the wall right there is it's
What
like 15 feet up in the air.
the upper floors?
Yeah, it's one of the upper floors.
Let's see if I can here.
Brian is small enough he could probably disengage and dash through that guy's through his legs.
Okay. So that's what he would do. And he moves. How fast does he move? 25 or 30? Where's this? 25.
25
Okay.
if it's 2014.
Yeah. 5. Okay. Disengage. Run in there. Oh my God! He's trying to kill me. That'll be his turn.
All right, Flame. It's your turn.
Flame will use his action to move the moonbeam on top of him. Which I need to get to the right page. And then I need to scroll. Scroll and then hit the button. So DC 16 radiant.
All right. He fails.
Yay, 18 radiant. Then I don't know if I have any good bonus actions. I will. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. My bonus action is to tell Spark, get us out of here. And so Spark, without leaving his threat range, will come over here, just kind of circling it, and then using. Mott, do you want to come with or no?
Um, it would be more of a surprise, like the hand on the shoulder, and then just blinked out. But yeah.
I mean, you have to be willing. So basically, he's trying to teleport us
You
all.
you know what's coming. You've seen it happen.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, it'd be more of like a surprised, grab the shoulder type of thing, and like, yep, okay.
So you'd end up, yeah, right there. And so DC 16, 9 fire damage to it.
Dex save.
Yeah.
Uh, Mhm.
Is that's a magical effect, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Dex. So he does get advantage for that.
Okay. So he saves. No damage. He manages to get out of the way of the fire.
Okay.
And
There you
that
go,
is
bud. Last
Flame's
popsicle.
turn.
That's the
He's
last
be like,
one.
grapple it or something.
Yeah, he's huge, right? He's 2 sizes larger than me.
He's
Excuses.
yeah, he's 2 sizes larger. You can't
Yeah, I
grapple
can't
him.
grapple or shove him.
Excuses.
I'm just
Just
saying
do it.
out of character.
and in character, Flame is like, do something.
It is your turn, Crumble.
Yeah, since I can't grapple or shove him, I'm gonna reckless attack just to get him to attack me, like entice him to, since he has advantage on it. I'm gonna move over here, like hit me, you freaking dumbass, and attack twice. Reckless attack. Let's do great weapon. Why not? It doesn't matter. Advantage 1, advantage 2. Missing both, anyways. And that'll be my turn.
All right. So yeah, those both miss, even with the advantage. So yeah, you swing at your axe at it, trying to get its attention, and it just sort of brushes past you as it's going for flame and spark.
No. Leave me alone.
It. You guys have done more damage to this thing than all the rest of the party combined.
I know. Damn it, Grumble.
Well, I literally can't do anything.
I'm trying at the
You're
very
about to
least.
watch Flame get turned into a pancake.
I'll do mouth to mouth when you die.
All right,
No,
so
leave me alone.
this
Let me die
that's
with
your attack
dignity.
roll. That's your
Well,
first attack.
yeah, it hits.
All right, and then
Uh,
it's for 16.
Okay,
Second roll
hits.
for
It's not flame
15.
damage. Okay.
So you take 31 points of damage, sir,
Yep.
oof,
and I need
2
two
con
con saves.
saves.
Fail,
oof,
fail.
oof.
You
How I
lose
do it?
31 off the top of your maximum.
I'm
Yeah, how
sorry.
I
I
do it? I
lose
just
what?
do like my max is 55. I have 55 minus
No,
17.
that's Flame who's losing that, not you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
know.
know. But what? I'm sorry,
You
Ninja. That
so
too many
when it
ones.
hits you,
Yep.
you lose. You have your hit points maximum reduced by an equal amount to the damage taken.
Oh, hey, fun.
Yeah, so just put
Okay.
like minus 31. So
Yep. Yep.
So, and I hate to tell you guys this, but if you hit zero from that hit point maximum reduction, you die. There
Yep.
is no
yep.
saving throws. You're just dead.
Yep. Cool.
How much hit points are you on?
not not enough. I died the next hit. Yeah.
I'm pretty
Oof.
sure he's in first level wizard
Oh,
territory.
okay. Doesn't get it back. Mott, you see this thing come barreling forward, smashing Flame between both hands as Flame goes rocking backwards.
Awesome. Seeing that, in a way to try and distract him from Flame, gonna do that, pull that Sasuke move, and try a different.
That will miss.
Damn it.
In sort of in a panic, you throw the firebolt, and it just goes flying wide.
Yeah. Hmm.
Phoenix Flower Jutsu.
Pretty much. Uh, it is. One second. I actually need to double check something.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go grab a soda real quick.
So we need to get this thing attacking me again.
I'm going to stand next to Flame, and I'm going to try and help him. Either
Okay.
helping him dodge or whatever, just as long as it's.
You don't have an action.
You don't
Oh
have
yeah,
yeah, you have to have an action in order to do that.
damn it! I keep on forgetting that. I apologize.
Um,
I
all right,
swear I don't do it on purpose.
it's Brian's turn.
Unfortunately, I do not know if Brian can even do anything about it.
Just do guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Sure, guiding bolts. Is it really 5d6? Holy shit!
Oh yeah, no, like guiding bolt's really good.
Guiding bolt's powerful, man.
The only problem is it doesn't really hit all that often.
It's too bad.
Misses. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, so
he'll just
that will
shit.
miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay. That'll be Brian's turn.
All right, Flame, it's your turn.
Okay.
You just got rocked and socked.
Yeah. He's still in the moonbeam though. So eat a little bit of radiant, fucker.
All right, con save misses by one.
Okay.
So
I am going to use the disengage action to disengage. And then I am going to run. I am going to run far, far away. Yeah, as fast as I can. And as I run, I go, Spark! Grab its eyes! And so Spark's just gonna like run up right into its face and like try to wrap its body around its head.
all right.
It's more of a
I'm not.
distraction
I'm
than
not.
anything
I'm
else.
just gonna say I'm not sure if this is gonna. I would rule this as a grapple check or not. But
We could just do like a regular attack or something like that, but it's just basically the whole point of it is to get in his face so he can't like see out of his eyeballs. Because he can
yeah,
fly.
we're gonna make this a con save against a non-magical attack effect because it's not magical. It's Flame basically just literally
Woo!
face hugging him.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make a con
Spark.
save whether or not it blinds him or not. 16. Mm,
That's
I did.
that's Flame's spell save.
Yeah, that's your spell save. So, which is about what I was gonna covet it anyway. So yeah, it doesn't blind him.
Okay. But it
Uh,
hopefully is at least somewhat distracting as it is in his face, like flying there, hovering in his face, like trying to
all
like
right,
grab at him.
all right, Grumble,
Mhm.
do what you
Uh,
can, bud.
I am going to move and let him take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. All right. One attack of opportunity misses.
Yep. And then I'm going to say, "Come over here, get me," and it'll be my turn.
All right.
Didn't even moon it or anything. What the hell, man?
Okay. I'm just gonna use that. Uh, it's going to swing its fists at Flame twice, or not
Spark?
Flame, Spark. My apologies. So one
Have a little heart attack there.
for 8.
Okay.
2. What's Flames or Sparks? God damn it! I gotta
Uh,
quit doing that.
13. 13.
Okay, so that hits for 16, and I
Poof.
do need 2 con saves from Spark.
Poof.
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 Okay.
He's just gone.
He goes poof. Mott, the fist comes your way next. You're the only one still in range.
Yay!
I'm gonna go on a limb and say that hits you, Mott.
Yes. However, question.
What's up?
Boop.
You can see hits
Oh,
you with an attack. You can use your reaction to have the attack. Yeah, you have to wait for them. You can do that.
okay. But yeah, 25 does hit.
So 10, and I need a con save.
All right. Con save. Normal.
You take 10 off your maximum, sir. And then it is going to, yeah, it's going to basically just stand there and swing at whatever's in range of it. So, Mott, you better start running, boy.
Right. Uh, hmm. Well then, I guess I do get to do this one more time. Uh, gonna spit another thing of cold at it,
Okay,
and
that
then I can,
misses.
yep, and then I can finally do my cunning action and use it to disengage and run the fuck away. Um, I'm gonna, yeah, there.
All right.
I honestly, for a second, thought about following Flame. I'm like, not do that.
All right, Brian.
Well, I think he's gonna kind of edge by here and just cast cure. Where is this sheet here? Just cast cure wounds at level 2 on Grumble.
Isn't Grumble already at you're no, you're just under maximum, right? For current
I'm
maximum.
9 under max,
Okay, so yeah, you
You,
get
you
your
get
HP back.
50.
so I'm at
So you go
max.
back up to maximum. And I say that in
Yep.
air quotes.
Yeah. Your new maximum. And that'll be Brian's turn.
All right. Flame, go ahead and roll
Okay.
your
Oh yeah, that's right. 3
con save.
and where is this moving? There it is. 18.
Passes.
Then I'm gonna
Okay.
Flame is gonna be like, get back here, Spunk! And he's gonna summon Spark right back from the ether to land in his face, which does 2d6. He has to succeed on a DC 16
Dex save,
dex
right?
save, or he takes.
He passes.
Well, and then his bonus action is gonna be like, swipe at it. He's gonna run, and he's gonna continue to run.
All right.
And so let me get back to that. And where is that? There it is. Oh wow,
All right.
good roll.
Okay. Grumble, it is your turn.
I'm just, I'm just gonna taunt him. Attack me! Attack me! And I guess I'll dodge and turn.
All right. Uh, so as Flame, Spark, familiar, swipes at this golem, you see a large crack, like, crick through its chest, and the thing roars massively and goes berserk. So, Spark gets to, he manages to avoid the first blow.
Yep.
The second blow catches him, and this thing's attack die has changed. $23.
He obliterates him. Poof.
All right. So the two
Poof.
blows go. The first one just kind of flutters over, and then the golem reaches up and just crushes him, and then it turns and lunges for Grumble for an 11, which will miss you. Or no, disadvantage, right? So 11, which will miss you. All right, Mott, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna try something silly.
Like more acid?
Uh, no. Probably something sillier. Where is it? Scroll, scroll, scroll. See if I can maybe blind it.
60, 10. How many hit points? Creatures in the 15 foot originating from your affected.
You can attempt to.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your
60, 10.
60-10.
Nice.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Aww.
It was a matter of
Let's put
whether.
it this way: he could roll 6 10s, and he still wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah.
This thing
Aww.
still has that much HP.
Jesus.
To be entirely fair, y'all weren't necessarily meant to fight this thing.
Well, we're
Yeah.
fighting it. We're gonna beat it. It would already
Maybe.
be dead right now if it wasn't immune to my attacks.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
No.
All right.
I think so.
But so color spray does not work. Dang it.
No.
And
Where
yeah,
is that?
use bonus action to run that way a little bit.
Disengage. I'm out. Or are you dashing?
uh, bonus action dash, yeah.
Okay. Brian.
Just do level 1 guiding bolt at him again.
All right. That will
And
hit.
back up.
All right. Flame, it's your turn.
Alright. So, first moonbeam, of course. Oh, better, dude. Hey, you failed at least.
So 16.
And then what was the range on that? Yeah, I'm not getting that close. All right. He can get barely within range here of 30. Nope. Oh, okay. Okay. Where does he? Hmm. Hmm. Right. That's 25. That's okay. Barely within range. And he's gonna flop that at him, and then
All
step
right.
back, and then step back 5 feet. Like, as far as he can stay back. It's like, I'll try to hit him from back here.
All right, Grumble. You're up.
Okay. I'm not gonna reckless, but I'm not gonna dodge either. I'm gonna attack, try to keep its attention.
All right. All right.
I think the 15 hits, but does nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. The golem is going to continue to go berserk. It's going to swing at you, Grumble, for the first one.
Hits.
That will hit
Have a d6.
for what is 25 halved. Rounding down.
12.
Yeah, so 12, and I need a con save.
Save, make it.
Nice.
Woo! All right, second attack will hit for
9.
9. Con save. Again.
What?
D6, D6, and get that fifth
Yeah.
one in a row. All right, fair enough.
6 damage.
All right,
Yeah.
and then its last roll is an 11, so it misses you. It is basically just slamming the ground as hard as it can around and at you. My, is your turn.
What direction is the tower leaning? Is it leaning towards the rubble?
Yes, it is leaning. If you guys are looking at it straight on from the tunnel entrance, it is leaning just ever so slightly to the left.
Okay. Dang it. Well, so much for that idea.
You're just going to
Then,
drop the tower on it? Is that what you're going to try to do?
yeah, pretty much.
Don't forget Grumble's standing right there, too.
Well, I was going to give him a warning.
You know, sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
But it was more fun. I
I
was
don't
going to
think you're
warn.
capable of dropping the tower on it.
If he has a shatter spell, he could, technically.
It'd be more
But
like a desperate like trying to find which bricks are
no,
like
you wouldn't be
withering.
able to do that. No.
And
Like you
just
would need
slap the
some
fuck out
kind
of
of
it.
heavy ordnance spell like shatter or fireball or something to drop that
Okay.
tower.
Alright. Then I'll move a little bit around the corner and blast it with that. And then
All
kind of
right.
just hat again. Because even I understand that shit hurts.
All right. Brian.
Well, Brian's going to run up for 20 feet and cast a level 2 cure. Where is that? Oh, there you go. So you get 10, and he'll move back 10 feet. Oops, man. Blaine? Hello?
Yes, Flynn. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I thought my headphones died for a second there. So
No, I
starting with
hadn't said anything yet.
okay, starting with that.
Passes.
Save. And then going
Whoops.
into
Double negative. Okay.
and then moving back that far.
All right. This will more than likely be the last hurrah. So Grumble, do what you will.
I'll dodge. I'll say, once again, my grandmother hits harder than you. Enter.
You better hope this thing doesn't crit you, boy. All right.
That's not a
So,
deception check. It's a because Grumble's grandmother does hit harder.
so 12, which will miss the first one.
12.
Another 12, which will miss, and a 20, which will hit. For an easy 13.
Easy. On save, D6.
Pass.
2 damage.
Because they're slowly but surely chipping away at it.
Yeah, but Brian's spell slots are running out.
I know. I was pretty sure this was going to become a war of attrition. Who had the more
Yeah.
pool? His HP pool, or Brian's spells.
I need
All right,
like
go ahead.
spells at higher levels that actually like do damage. Like, cause Moonbeam's great, but it's a concentration, so I cast it once and then it just sits there. I can't use
Yes,
other
but
spells.
you've done shitload of damage with that moonbeam.
I
Yeah.
know. I just wish I had like a fireball I could throw at it too.
Go ahead, Mott. It's your turn.
Speaking of fireball, I'm just gonna put another glob of fire at it. Once I find it, because I scrolled down by accident. Damn it.
All right, that misses. It's a good roll too. Like you're getting good rolls, but you're just not hitting.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Brian.
How hurt is Grumble right now?
I'm at 14 of 38.
Okay. Do run up. Says 20 health. Yeah. Okay. I'll do a tier 3 cure wounds.
Okay.
So you get 17 back, and then that was 10, and I'll go up there again, and that'll be his turn.
All right. I'm going to tell you this right now. If your moonbeam does more than 15 points of damage to this thing and it doesn't pass the save, it is dead.
Okay.
So roll your dice, and I will roll mine.
That's 20.
Yay.
Yay!
Congratulations. Thanks to, once again, the most overpowered low-level spell in the book, you have
Yeah.
killed something you shouldn't have.
Hey, I did a lot of tanking.
Yes,
You,
you
sir,
did.
have 39 HP left, total, maximum, for the rest of the game, unless someone can give you a greater restoration spell.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
I
great.
have 8. I have
Yeah.
8.
Oh, so your
The
second
man
wave.
is literally second level wizard realm.
Yeah.
The next big combat encounter could very well do the lot of you in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the question is, did we get any loot?
No.
No, it's a clay golem. It is not. There is no loot here.
Well, there's
Whatever
dead
loot there
bodies.
was in this tower is long since gone.
Dead bodies.
But there's dead bodies. So what do they got?
They have nothing. Most of them, they're kobolds and centaurs and forest animals.
Yeah.
Like there's no loot to be had.
Uh, not even like.
There's a reason you guys weren't supposed to fight this thing. It literally has. There's no benefit for you.
We get XP.
We destroyed something that was bugging people.
Oh god. The only reason it bugs people is because they try to cut through the tunnel. If you'd gone around the tower, it would never bothered you.
Yeah, I was
Well,
kind
we're
of
not
thinking
very
that.
smart.
I
I
know
was
that.
thinking that, but Grumble just kind of walked in, so I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Anyway,
We
we will
did
end
it.
there
I
for
feel like
tonight.
shit.
Feel like
We'll end
shit.
there for tonight. Congratulations, you guys killed the thing that wasn't supposed